What's up YouTube? Abby Rooster here, hitting you with another top 5. Today's top 5 are the top 5 things taken out of games. Let's take a look. Have you ever been playing a video game or a sequel and wondered, where the heck was this option that was in the other game and it's not in this one? It's completely absent. Well, here's my 5 choices of the things taken out of video games. Kicking off today's countdown to number 5 is the Elder Scrolls series, one of the big violators of all my lists almost. I do love Bethesda, but they slack off sometimes and they cut some features out that I'd rather have left there. The Elder Scrolls series started with, well, I guess Arena and then Daggerfall or something like that. I never played those two, but Morrowind and Oblivion had this creation system for your magic. You could actually pick the magnitude, which is the damage, and the radius, and you could just mix all kinds of spells together. Now in Skyrim this was just watered down, and you hold magic basically in one of your 2 hands, lightning, fire, or ice, and there's a couple of different conjuration and alteration and illusion ones. But it was nothing like the other 2 games. Play the other 2 games and you'll see that you could actually just, if you have enough gold, you can make any spell that you could think of. I mean, you could float around throwing fireballs at people, and you could basically have a reflection spell that anytime somebody hits you, the damage is reflected back. And that was completely missing in the Skyrim series. I do not know why they took that out of the game, and I actually missed that. Playing a magic user in that game is completely overpowered now. And all you have to do is just zap deer in the forest to fucking level it up. So the creation system of the magic needed to be left in Skyrim. This list could not be possible without Blizzard's edition of World of Warcraft at number 4. Now, I haven't played World of Warcraft since the Wrath of the Lich King, and I don't plan on playing it anytime soon, but I hear that they are taking out talent trees entirely. In fact, they just say, fuck it, mix it in, let them pick whatever they want to. Now, number 3 is Mass Effect 3, and this is kind of a pet peeve. You don't do this in games, okay? My friend recently turned me on to the Mass Effect series. I started playing from, actually 2, because 1 was on my old hard drive, which was corrupted because the old Xboxes are pieces of shit. Anyhow, but played through Mass Effect 2, it was fucking epic, I loved it. Now I'm playing Mass Effect 3, and I figured out that no matter what, you're not able to holster your weapon. I mean, have a great game with fantastic graphics, an amazing story that just gets you caught up in your character that you've created and been with for 3 games, and you can't even admire them while you're looking around the awesome looking planets and stuff like that. Instead you look like a dork taking a shit the way they hold their gun, running around like that. I want to be able to press back button and holster your weapon. Now the worst thing about this is that back button does absolutely nothing now. That's right, it doesn't do anything. You can press it and it doesn't matter. On the other ones, you press back button or you hold down X or something like that and they put away their weapon and you can go run around and sprint and turn around and see your character and stuff. Now, I'm an RPG nerd, and everybody else knows that loves RPGs that you like to look at your character. They look cool. That's the whole fucking point of customizing your character, is to admire them. And now you can't even do that because you walk around like you took a dump in your pants holding your shotgun or your pistol or whatever constantly. So, BioWare, Mass Effect 4, seriously, back button. Number 2 is pretty big because Team Ninja's been guilty of this before, but Ninja Gaiden 3 is completely absent of any dismemberment of any sort, meaning that your sharp dragon sword for the past 3 games that has been hacking bones and, killing alien creature soldiers, I don't know, is no longer able to cut through those things anymore because Team Ninja decided that an M rating is not worthy of dismemberment. You are a fucking ninja. You should be able to cut through whatever you want. You should be able to slash your own fucking head off if you want to. That one really irks me. They actually did something really weird, and I think it was either Sigma or Sigma 2, when they were reporting that over to the PS3, there was not even any blood in it. I think it got a T rating or something like that, and whenever you hit somebody, a purple sweat cloud comes out. That was even gayer than no dismemberment. I don't know what Team Ninja is thinking, but let's hope that Dead or Alive 5, like, you can just shoot somebody in the shoulder, and their arm will just get amputated off, okay? I know that's not the right word. Number 2, dismemberment. Put it back in. Now, my list has been composed of mainly biased opinions. All my opinions, everything that I just make up on the spot, but I think everybody will agree with number 1, and that's the feature of couch cooperative play. Now, my friend came over and we were playing some emulators on the SNES and the NES, and you just hit start on the second controller, and a blue or red dude drops down, and you start shooting and slicing away with people, and now you can't do that anymore. Now, you know, if I want to play Mass Effect 3 or, you know, I always pick the game that I recently talked about. But yeah, if I want to play Mass Effect 3 co-op, I have to say, alright buddy, well, it's $60, go buy it. Oh, you ran out of Xbox Live time? Go buy a 3-month card. Alright, now you spent $100, let's play a game. It's really impossible to run Crysis 2 split screen, a game that looks that beautiful and everything, but, I mean, just water down the graphics a little bit for 2-player. We don't care about the graphics that much, so that doesn't have to look beautiful to have fun and play 2-player. I mean, I beat Final Fight with my buddy the other night. That game looked like shit and it played like shit, but I had a blast doing it. You know, Borderlands 1 and 2, God, if they change 2, if they take out the co-op on that one, I will never play a Gearbox game again, but I don't think that's going to happen. But anyway, Borderlands had the right idea. I mean, Dead Rising even had the right idea. I think you could do couch co-op on that one. Dungeon Siege 3, I mean, there's probably 20 games this generation that you could sit down and couch co-op, not including sports games, because those really don't count. No, they don't.